The Battle of Wytyczno took place on October 1, 1939, near the village of Wytyczno near Włodawa in Poland. It was a struggle between the Polish forces of the Border Defense Corps of Gen. Wilhelm Orlik Ruckerman and the Soviet Red Army during the invasion of Poland. After the Battle of Sazak on September 28, the Polish commander decided to cross the Bug River and continue the fight there. After a short rest, on September 30 the Poles had crossed the river. Although largely victorious in most of the fights against the Soviets, the Polish unit was reduced to merely 3,000 men and was lacking heavy equipment and ammunition. In addition, most of the soldiers of the Border Defense Corps had been forced to cross large parts of Poland, with the average unit crossing almost 500 kilometers in 2 weeks. After crossing the Włodawa-Trójniki road, shortly after 1 a.m. on October 1, the Polish unit was attacked by a tank unit of the Soviet 45th Rifle Division. Polish Bofors 37mm guns opened fire at close range and the Soviet unit withdrew, losing 4 T-26 tanks. Soon after daybreak the Soviets returned, this time with the majority of 45th Division's units. The Soviets, expecting the Polish unit to be completely routed and composed entirely of officers, started a frontal assault on the village of Wytyczno. However, the Polish tabors crossed the road into the forest behind the village and placed artillery posts there, which enabled the defending Poles to hold their positions. The struggle for the village continued, with both sides suffering heavy losses. At 9 a.m. the Polish 75mm artillery had no more than 60 shells left and the howitzers had not more than 10 per barrel. To lessen the enemy pressure on the center of the Polish units, Gen. Wilhelm Orlik Ruckerman ordered the Polski battalion to attack the left flank of the enemy. However, the soldiers were too tired to start the assault and most of them simply declined to follow the order. Commander of the Sarny Regiment, Col. Nikodem Sulik, reported that the Polish defenses were getting weaker with every hour and with all probability the battle would end by dawn with a complete Polish defeat. At 10:30 a war council was held and it was decided that the only option for his men to survive is to withdraw, divide the unit onto smaller detachments and try to break through to the units of Independent Operational Group Polski fighting nearby. At noon the Polish units successfully withdrew to the forests. Most of them joined the other Polish unit, while Gen. Orlik Ruckerman found his way to Great Britain through Lithuania and Sweden. After Poland regained independence in 1989, a monument was built in Wytyczno to honor the Polish soldiers who defended freedom there. In 1998, then U.S. Ambassador to Poland, Daniel Fried, visited this monument and paid respects to the Polish defenders of Wytyczno.